I just need you to look at me, alright? So, in the beginning, there was nothing. Can you describe to me what the Camden music scene was like before the Shang, before Waratah Records, before anything happened? What was the scene like?
It was essentially like open mic nights at the local bowling club, and you know, you'd have acoustic duos playing at Camden Hotel on a Friday afternoon, and that was the extent of it in terms of live music. It was nothing.
Everything that I am doing now, I owe to the Camden music scene, pretty much. So,
is there a person in particular that you probably have to owe because of that, apart from obviously yourself?
I mean, Isaac Lewis. He's sort of just brought it up from absolutely nothing whatsoever, and then built up this huge community that bands play out every weekend from everywhere as well.
Definitely Isaac Lewis.
Yeah. What's he done? What's he done for you?
He's given us a head start. Took us on when he had no idea what we were like, and even with our different type of music, we keep getting gigs. So sick.
That's where I think the dots connected of being, I like all styles of music, so I'm going to start a record label, and it's going to be Western Sydney based. And then that's the three pillars of, I think, where it all kind of happened. Shang had performed on an event that I was performing on. They were headlining and I was opening. I believe this was their first show, and this was like one of my last shows performing. I didn't decide that I was going to have a discussion with them about any of this stuff that I was kind of working on until they did another show at an open mic at Camden Sports Club, and that's when I spoke to them at that show, and they kind of knew who I was, and that was, I from all reports of what I heard is that they were like, oh shit, like Isaac Lewis is going to be here, like we need to like have an impression because he's, you know, someone in this industry, or someone in the local music scene who we would like to be mates with or whatever. And so,
was a girl, her name was Kiki. She had a double minor sack of brains like seaweed. as she drew back from a cigarette, looking up in a sky, a life full of regret. There was a girl, her name was Kiki. She was a sad saccharide, red as a rose, passing up her day with sapphire and a hose. And she started out on the sign of a friend, a girl living it up, saw the signs the end. And I lived a life without my Kiki, and she flew away while I was sleeping. And I lived a life without my Kiki, and she flew away while I was sleeping.
It really is just a matter of cutting your teeth and playing as often as possible. At some point, you're going to strike gold, so to speak.
Just to round off, just to go back to the start, so where would the Shane be if there wasn't a music scene in Camden, do you think?
Look, nowhere. To be honest, without Isaac, we'd still be doing Sticky Fingers covers in Zach's backyard, and there wouldn't be too much else to it. He really has driven us to, improve as a band, and the opportunities that he's provided us, we wouldn't have gotten for ourselves. That's for certain.
I can feel your light. Oh, 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 I can feel